Gunpowder is never going to be a problem ever again. Oh. Welcome back, my lovely friends. My name is Happy Sock and we are flying over Chill Valley. Because last episode, we finally managed to build up our creeper farm down there. It is functional, but it doesn't look very nice. So today I want to finish what we have started in the last episode. I want to decorate this place behind me to make it look like a proper building that sits here in Chill Valley, and I'm really excited to get things rolling. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in! Okay. If you have seen the last episode, you might remember the struggle we had to go through to get some cats into the village, because for the creeper farm we needed a lot of cats, so we had to go around to other villages and borrow some of their cats. However, guess what happened just after I uploaded the video? A cat spawned, and it is a cute tuxedo cat with these cute little green eyes, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I tamed it and put it in here with Kyle and the other cat. And then we got another cat that spawned also in this village, and it is this little cutie over here. Hello there! So now we have 2 more cats. They are different types of breeds and they both spawned in this village, and that makes me really happy, as I was really questioning the spawnability of cats in this village. But if it continues that way, we might even get all the different types of breeds. However, we should get going with collecting some materials for the creeper farm. I have a shulker box that is very empty and I'm planning to fill all of it, and we might even need another shulker box, as this creeper farm contains the most versatile collection of blocks I ever needed to build a building. And it has been a long time since we had a proper gathering montage, if so at all. So my plan is to get all the resources and give you a little preview of the blocks that are going to go around the creeper farm, while also explaining a little bit about the lore, because no building in this village should go without a lore, right? So I'd suggest just sit back and relax and enjoy this montage of us gathering some cozy little blocks. Can blocks be cozy? I don't know. It's gonna be cozy, trust me. Let's get gathering. Hello, this is VoiceOver Sock, and while we are starting to collect some wood, my job is to lure you up. Well, initially I planned for our creeper farm to become a hotel where the creepers can go while on vacation. But the concept didn't quite convince me, as there was no good explanation for why they come out of the building just to burn in a campfire. Also, I didn't just want to copy the iron golem's lore of their Japanese onsen, but then the lovely Squishy Wishy left a comment saying how the creepers are enjoying their new sauna. And I just had to go with that. I think it's perfect. And so, we're just gonna combine the best of both worlds and transform the creeper farm into a wellness hotel. And even though we basically just collected all the different wood types of the overworld, our spa hotel is not just going to consist of that. We're going to need some stony bits and moss for the roof, and a bunch of more interesting bits and bobs we're going to incorporate. And I won't tell you about all the weird little things I'm collecting just yet, because maybe you can try and guess what I'm going for with some of these items. Luckily, we have made big progress in this village since we first started in this world, so even though we need so many random little pieces for this project, we don't even have to leave the village to gather them. It's just a lot of running back and forth. I want our village to be a welcoming space for everyone, and since creepers have been part of Minecraft since the very beginning, they really deserve a break once in a while. So let's treat them to a happy little wellness stay here in Chill Valley. But I think we now have about all the blocks we need to get started. So I'll send you back to Happy Sock. Thank you, VoiceOver Sock. I'll take it from here. And to be honest with you guys, while you were watching the little montage, I went on a little vacation myself. And I planned for this episode to be out before that, however, things got in the way, and that's why the episode might be a little bit delayed. However, I'm back and now we can jump right into building. Oh my goodness. Maybe we have to deal with these guys first. There we go. Distractions aside, let's start building up the creeper farm for good. And I'm really excited to get started because I wanted to show you a little trick we are going to implement into the farm to make it look grand. And we're not going to change the footprint of it, it's going to stay exactly the same. With the exception of a roof, of course, which is going to be quite big, but we don't change the size of the building because the creeper farm is designed to work best if you keep your distance to it. We have to be at least 24 blocks away for it to work properly, and that is why we are going to be looking at this creeper farm from far away, mostly. And you have seen me collecting a lot of weird things. I already started to convert the string we gathered into a loom, or 50 looms, as well as some chiseled bookshelves. But what do these two blocks have in common? Let me show you. If we put down the chiseled bookshelf, let's say over here, and then we are going to put the loom on the side of it that way, you can see they share the horizontal line, this distinct division. Well, that doesn't do a lot at this scale, but once you start putting in more and more of these, let's say 2 more looms over here and maybe even some more bookshelves over there. And let me take a step back and show you what I mean. Now that we are far enough away, you can start and imagine that these blocks are actually windows. The chiseled bookshelves resemble the open windows and the looms look kind of like there are blinds installed. So I want to use this mechanic and build up the creeper farm in a way that it looks like it has a bunch of rooms where the creepers can stay in, while at the same time making it look like it's a really, really big hotel. There's just one issue we have with the chiseled bookshelves, which is you can't just break them with a regular axe, because they are just going to break. So we are going to need something with silk touch, and you know, the pickaxe is not the right tool for that. I mean, it does have silk touch, but let's be honest, we really need a silk touch axe. Let's just check over to our enchanted tower and see if we can make ourselves a little silk touch axe. Oh my goodness, this is our lucky day. That does the trick. We're gonna put mending on that soon, but let's get back. Ooh, okay, now with that out of the way, we can simply mine our chiseled bookshelves without having to worry about them breaking. So with that, I think it's time to add in the first bit of magic into the Creeper Hotel. Oh, I am so excited. Well, what do you guys think? I feel like we really pulled it off and made this hotel look like it has a bunch of rooms available. And some are already occupied, as you can see, because some creepers seem to prefer their privacy, hence they pulled down the blinds. Now you can really see what I meant with the magic trick. And I also added the strip oak logs at the bottom and at the top because they pick up the color of the framing of the chiseled bookshelf and the loom as well. So it really ties everything together and makes it look like it's one piece of architecture. And the next part we are going to take care of is the roof. Because, yeah, the building looks very bold and very unbalanced at the moment. And we don't want our creeper guests to get wet, right? So I'd say let's add in framing and fill it in with the moss and the stone we already gathered. Wait. I want to try something before I start with the roof. I think I have... Oh yeah, there we go. We have exposed copper bulbs and we have some honeycombs. So we are very well prepared for something quite cool. It is getting nighttime and I was thinking, what if we try and put these copper bulbs inside the windows and making it look like there are actually creepers living in there? I know it's dark, but I have to try this. So how would it look like if we replace these two chiseled bookshelves with those? first of all wax them and then... Okay, well, let's take a step back and take a look. Oh, I really like it. Oh yes, that looks so good. We actually have the horizontal line in the new blocks as well. And they kind of pick up on the color of the closed blinds, and it starts to rain. I gotta integrate all of these copper bulbs into the building. This is so cool. Oh my goodness, it looks so cool. Well, I didn't have too many copper bulbs, to be honest, so I had to use them sparingly, but you can see I put them around the creeper farm. There are also some lights over there, and you might have noticed something else has changed because I accidentally placed a loom in the wrong direction, but then I figured it kind of looks like there are blinds just pulled halfway down, so we have a little more of a variation going on. It might be a little hard to see. I think the sun is rising, but let me just sleep and then we can take a look at it. Oh yeah, I really like it a lot. It gives off so much more details. I think we did a good job with that. What I love the most about this is when you walk by and just see it out of the corner of your eye, it really looks like the curtains or blinds have been pulled not all the way down, but maybe halfway. And the lights are also very much important for giving off a more lived-in feeling and conveying the idea that the hotel is actually used and occupied by these guys down there. But let's just jump back into building the frame of the roof and filling it in because I got completely sidetracked by this happy little discovery. Oh gosh, I just got an advancement because apparently I forgot to wax the copper bulb above my head. And I didn't record, so I just hit record and I hope you have seen the message. So there we have it, we got another advancement. Okay. Let me just take a step back. You can already see in the background the roof is done, and my gosh, did this help a lot with the building. Even though the bottom of the building is now very empty in comparison to all the things that are happening on top. So these are the parts we are going to focus our attention next. And I'm still thinking about putting a chimney on top of it because you know my love for chimneys, right? And also it makes a lot of sense since there is some piping going on and a lot of heat and steam coming off of the sauna. Which we are also going to have to redecorate because it looks a little bit lost right now. I am aware of that. However, now with the windows and the roof in, we have still one functional part missing of this building, which is a door. The creepers need a way inside, and we don't have that yet, and we have this very awkward space down there, and I want to convert it into an entranceway. I mean, it's just figuratively, because to be honest, we really don't want the creepers to escape the farm, but I want to give off the feeling that they can enter through a front door of some sorts and be greeted by hotel staff and be directed to their rooms. Okay. First of all, we gotta close off this area right here because there is a floating stair and I want to change that. So let's get up. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe I'm gonna have to switch the spruce logs with some dark oak logs just to pick up on the colors up here. But maybe it's a good transition block. I don't know, I have to think about it. Now, what if we put some slabs over here? Maybe we can get some sort of an archway. And of course, we're gonna have to close it off with some more trapdoors at the back. Okay. I can see what I was going for with this design. However, I feel like we gotta change it up a little bit. I really feel like we might have to replace this line of mud bricks with some more stripped dark oak logs just to pull this theme a little more down. And I'm not sure how I feel about the stripped spruce logs either. I mean, I really like the kind of archway. It's barely visible, but it gives the intention. Let's see if we can change this without getting attacked by creepers. Okay, I'm still not quite convinced, but I like it a lot more than the previous version. So I feel like this line over here is what doesn't sit right with me. I want to change it a little more. I'm just not sure how or what to do with that, but I'm gonna think about it. But first, I feel like we need a big floor leading towards the entrance area. Okay, this part is a little bit scary because as you can see, we are working right above our creeper tunnel. Let's just hope we're not gonna fall in there. It might be as simple as just putting some planks over here and then maybe frame it with a dark oak again. Yeah, that looks like a good floor design for an entrance. Now, what if we change this area with some more of the dark oak logs? Let's see. Oh, now it looks quite dark. What if we change the trapdoors with maybe spruce trapdoors? I'm not quite sure, but I want to try it. Yeah, I feel like I am getting very satisfied with the results. And another thing I was thinking we could integrate is a big old carpet. You know these big red carpets people are walking over to get into a hotel? Well, I was thinking about maybe a green carpet because it is a hotel for creepers. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, we have another pillager patrol right behind me on the mountain. They've been running in circles up there for, I think 15 minutes now. But that wasn't what I wanted to show you. We now have a big old entrance door with this lovely, beautiful moss carpet leading towards it. And as you can see, we also worked on the sauna area as well. I tried to bring the two elements together a little more, meaning I pulled down the dark oak theme, framing the spruce wood, and I think it turned out quite nice. It looks maybe a little bit weird. Let me know in the comments what I should do with this bottom section, because this is kind of floating in midair right now. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but let me know if you have any better suggestions of how to work with this area. But if you take a look at the sauna, I was very inspired by the Finnish sauna, which sits mostly outside and kind of looks like a big old barrel. So that's what I was going for. We also have this big old chimney. I don't know if it makes any sense having it there, but I figured it looks kind of cool and it gives a lot of movement to the area. And of course, the big chimney on top of the building is something we couldn't miss out on. So all in all, I am quite satisfied with how this building is coming together. However, we still have this bottom area to the left and right of the entrance, which is still a little bit empty in my opinion. And I was thinking we could integrate a little cafe or maybe a bar of some sorts in which the creepers can hang out and enjoy their creeper colada. So that's what I want to add as a finishing touch into this building. So let me just show you the materials that we have still left. I'm not sure if I'm going to integrate all of them, but I'm gonna try my best to put as much detail as possible into this area. I'm just not sure whether I want to reveal the last little bit of magic just yet, or if we are going to do that at the end. I think I'm gonna prepare in terms of a little time lapse, and then in the end we're going to do the rest of the magic to bring everything really together. I know I say this about every single time we build something, but I could just go on and on decorating this place. It's just so relaxing and such an enjoyable process, putting all these little details and bits and bobs in, but enough is enough. I want to show you around, give you a little update on things, and integrate the last part of this structure. So let's start with this corner right here. As you can see, I mossed up the whole hill because I thought the dirt blocks looked a little too noisy as a background, and that's why I changed it, and I'm quite satisfied with that. Then, as you might have seen, I added some more hanging lights just to give it a little more brightness in here. Also, I added this huge painting, which could serve as a decoy window or maybe a billboard. That's up to you to decide what you think this thing is supposed to be. Also, I put up this little marketplace with a tiny overhang just so the creepers can stop by and buy maybe some flowers or something. It is really, really cute. Well, the barrels and the chests are really empty. This is a decorative piece after all. I did a lot of flooring. As you can see, the tough bricks are still one of my favorite additions from the new update, so I was really happy to integrate them as well. And then of course we have this little area, the bar. I really, really like how this turned out. I love how the mangrove complements the lightning rod. The overhang is just really amazing because I love the transition from the bluish type of oxidization to the bright copper tone over here. I really love that. And as you can see, I kind of repeated what I did on the other side with the huge painting and another tiny painting. The back, it is kind of done. I did not quite know what to do with it, and to be honest, we won't be seeing the back of this building a lot. I tried putting in a tiny balcony up there. Again, it's not much to see. But now, let's add the final piece, the last little bit of magic into the building. And I really was looking forward to this part because I have not been working with this specific block yet. And it consists of glass and amethyst shards. Because if you put these like so, let's remove these in the middle and put the glass over here, you can see we get some tinted glass out of that. It kind of looks like black stained glass, however, it has one extra feature, and that is that it allows us to look through it, but at the same time doesn't allow light to fall through. If we replace some of these wall blocks with tinted glass, it won't stop the creepers from spawning, as it won't change the light level inside the creeper farm. And that is a quite cool feature because now we can replace, let's say, these few blocks. I hope there are no creepers behind this. Like so. And now we can see through the walls into the farm. We can watch the kitty do their job, and at the same time we can watch the creepers spawn while having our creeper colada here at the bar. Now that looks like a nice place to be. This is such a cool bar area and I love everything about it. I know we might be too close to the farm to actually work while we're looking through the window, but you know, it's the intention of sitting at the bar, imagining the creepers spawning in there and doing their wellness things, you know. But as the sun is setting, I think this concludes this episode of us building up the Creeper Hotel. I really enjoyed the process and I hope you enjoyed watching the episode. If so, feel free to leave me a like and of course follow if you feel like it. I'll be seeing you in episode 20. Can you believe that? But for now, I'm going to get my rockets out and take a flight and look at the creeper farm from above. Take good care, everyone. Goodbye.